What's up? I'm Grizz, and welcome for Insomniacs After School. Another new entry in the Find Something That I Want to Watch this season. I don't know much about this series at all. I saw one trailer a couple months ago. It seemed interesting to me, and then some people I follow on Twitter said some things about how it's very good. And then I looked and I saw that the manga has a pretty high rating on Mal, and I'm like, all right, sounds good enough for me. Plus, I think it's more of like romance, drama, kind of a bit more mature too, not necessarily as shonen-y, or at least that's kind of where I'm hoping that we go with this, and that's kind of the stuff I like, so this will be fun and exactly what I want if it's like that. This is done by Leiden Films, who have a very mixed bag track record. Some things getting better recently, especially like the newer things they've been doing recently, whereas like series like Tokyo Revengers looked absolutely awful. And seems like they're not really trying. You got series like Call of the Night, who look absolutely fantastic and seems to have a similar atmosphere, at least like with the sky and stuff like that we're going to be using in the nighttime as they did with that. So I'm assuming if they keep up the quality with that, they should knock this out the park and it should be great, because I absolutely loved Call of the Night. So I know the director, this is his first time directing something, just something to note and keep an eye on. I didn't really look too much into the other staff members, but yeah, just excited to see whatever we got going on here, hoping for some fun, cute, wholesome, enjoyable moments, I guess. I don't really know. If you like it all, hit the like, subscribe, do mean a lot to me. Feel free to stick around for the discussion, leave any comments about the episode or series in general. Let's get started with this journey in episode 1. 12 on the clock. We have reached, it's not even that late, or is it early? It could be. It's probably early. Tossing and turning, brother, man. Yeah. I've been there many times. Another day of despair. My guy needs some love in his life, or some friends. The astronomy club. This is a cool style. So we're just not allowed to go up there. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh. This has to just be a story, right? Like, not a real one. It's so dramatic. I don't know if I should take this serious. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, good. That's what I was thinking. Yes, now spreading rumors. Let's go. He's getting his sleep during the day. He's tired. Is this where we have our encounter with our female lead? Like a you gotta do something. Okay, so he's working that. Yeah. Look. She's like the girl from Dr. Stone who needs the watermelon thing on her head. You're not, dude. It's just nobody else makes it known. I mean, you haven't made it known to anyone, to be fair. Is that your boy? Oh, so we do got friends. That's sweet. What out of his way just to check up on him.
でもその不眠症ってさ、夜通しゲームのスター状態が続くってことだろ？無敵じゃん。
Yeah. It's like a superpower.
夜は目が冴えるのに、昼は死ぬほど眠いんだよ。
Sleepy during the day because you're wide awake at night.
どうしよう。受け側が俺の幻だったら。保健室で休んでこいよ。嫌だ。
He just like me though, I sleep all day.
入り浸るなんて問題のある生徒みたいじゃないか。何？
I mean, yeah, if you're blurring out like that, they're gonna think so too. Ooh, the door's wide open. Somebody must be in there.
すげえ秘密基地だ
This is your place to sleep, yeah.
騒がしいのが遠くに聞こえる
Right.
幽霊の噂で人も
This is a safe space. Good for you, bro.
決めたここ俺の場所
Yeah. Oh, there's somebody already here, bro. It's the ghost girl. You're just creeping, hanging over like that. Come on. Your shoes. Why is she trying to do that?
うちのクラスの
Is she just trying to stay hidden so nobody sees her or knows who she is?
鍵が壊れてて閉めると外側からしか開けられないのに
Oh my god. That's why she left it halfway open.
つまり
Yeah. Well,
で中身がどうしてここにいるわけ
段ボール
you gotta answer that too.
取りにここで何してんだよ
Because she wants to get some
あ
sleep.
そう
はい
あ
Well, if you have your phone.
気が抜けたら意識飛びそうになった
誰にも言えない
どうでもいいよ早くしろよ
眠くならなくて
One and the same.
昼間は頭痛くてずっとうとうとするから、
Mhm.
ここで休んでる
Mm.
俺と一緒
心配
She's just like me.
こんなこと誰にも言えない
受け側ってやつがいてそいつだけには打ち
It
明けて
worries a lot about you.
俺が不眠症だってこと
I wonder what it is that bugs them so much. They just feel different?
怖くて嫌なやつだとずっと思ってた
ろくに話したこともなかったのに嫌われていたのか俺は
No, she just had a...
部活前にここに来てこっそり寝てる私だけの秘密の場所自分で鍵もつけた
分かったって誰にも言わないし別に取りゃしないよ
But I am gonna come here.
マガリは他の女子みたく怖がったりしないんだな
うんだってあの噂作ってまいたの私だし
あれお前なの
Yeah, to keep them away from being up here.
成功
Yep. That's actually brilliant. And now she out like a light. Damn.
頭が痛くない
Yeah, except it's 8 p.m. probably. Oh.
ぎ
Good morning. It took you that long? How long were they out?
サンキューサンキュー
あれもう一人
ありがと
What was that for? She was a weird
う
one.
秘密やぜ
She's a little off.
何これ
Oh, the code to get in.
怒りのピークはイラッとした瞬間から6秒間。その数秒を思考を止めてやり過ごせば、怒りは去る。怒りのコントロールをできるようになりなさい。
先生ボール見つけた
あ、また怪我人か。
お猫
ソネコ待てこら
You gotta control your anger.
眠れないの治ったの
あくびしてたらサッカーボールが当たってオウンゴール相変わらず寝れてない
あっちゃ一緒だ
Let's
私
go
も
to
寝れ
sleep.
てない今日来るし中
Listen,
身がいないと
yeah,
さ
you're just sleeping.
寝れないから
She needs him for that. But he can barely make it up the stairs.
二人で使っても十分な広さにしたいでしょそれにちゃんとここ
Yeah,
で
if not, we're
休め
gonna
るよう
have
に
something
なれば
happen like last
いち
time.
いちムスッとしなくて済むようになるかもよ
明かりつけたんだな
うん暗いと危ない長くて退屈な夜どう過ごしてる
時間潰すだけならスマホ見てるけど
It's usually what happens. You open and close the same apps over and over.
それで本読んだりラジオ聞いたり布団入っても頭にいろいろ浮かんできて気づいたら朝になったとか
Mm-hmm.
つまん
We're opening this shit. Okay.
面白くしよう。楽しくしてても辛くても同じ朝が来るんだからね。
Hmm.
ここに会を発足します。その名は夜のお楽しみ会。
The Nightly Fun Society. What a great name.
お前私服そんななの
しー静かにね。会員番号1番曲がりいさき。はい、次。
俺もやんの番号2番中身かんた
それでは夜のお楽しみ会。
So we're gonna be just trying to spend our time together because we're not gonna be able to sleep to begin with, so might as well have fun at night and then sleep during the day at the school. It's not the smartest idea academically, but it'll make it more fun for sure. You won't be sitting there overthinking shit at night.
私はこっそり家を出てきた時が一番緊張したけど一度やってみたかったんだよね。真夜中の街を歩くの。
I love the way she walks. Like, her movements aren't as natural and ordinary as others. And it's really, like, showing the way that they're animating it. They're not just making her out to be as basic. It's giving her a lot of, like, life and personality.
カメラとそれを立てる三脚とかカモフラージュにね。
カモフラージュ？
万が一警察に報道された時写真部って言えば叱られるくらいで済むかもだろ。
カメラとか盗撮目的みたいでやばくない？
俺が欲しかったのはゲーム機でさ。
So he give you a camera instead? Yeah.
マガリは子供の頃どんなだったんだよ。
私は体弱い子だったよ。
そうなの？
入院してたから体力作りの習い事してた。
入院？
Relax. Wow.
とか。
She fell asleep though.
大丈夫か？まだ心臓バクバクいってる。
She went out, yeah. It's a weird connection. It seems like she literally can't sleep unless she's with him.
水泳と体操習って超体柔らかくなったし。けど子供の頃体弱かったから余計に気を使われるのが嫌でさ。だから寝れないのも誰にも知られたくないの。景色が見れるなら眠れないのも悪くないね。
せっかく持ってきたから。
You might as well take a picture to remember it. Might as well make use as well while you're being out here. That's cute. Stayed all the way up to the day. You gotta go to school now so you can go to sleep.
通りで眠くなってきた。
ID 交換してなかったよね。交換しよう。
いいけど。
貸して。
Can't believe it. My man said he's not good with girls at the beginning.
まではほとんど話したこともなかったのに。夜二人で出かけたり。
And you just spent the entire night without an issue. A fish.
マガリがいると眠れなくて退屈な夜も楽しむ。これってどんな関係だろう。
送ってくれてありがとう。うちここ。
じゃあ。
じゃあ。また今日。
Alright, so very just cute, enjoyable opening episode. And we kind of just focus on two people who have similar issue going on with them. People who seem to struggle to find things that they enjoy and struggle to be kind of open with who they are, and then also struggle mainly to sleep though, especially at nighttime, where their minds start to wander and they start to think about all these, you know, extremely bad things, or they just get caught up in doing things and then they just have no ability to really sleep, and then you try and force yourself to sleep and you're not able to. And it is a very big issue. It's something that plenty of people deal with. It's something that I've always felt like I've kind of dealt with. I never really have, in my opinion. I've never had like an issue where I'm like, I cannot fall asleep. Like there might be nights here or there, but it's never something that I've like constantly had to deal with. My main issue is I am kind of like them in a way where they're more energized at night and they don't have anything like really going for them in the morning. It's hard for me to get up in the morning without sleeping an absurd amount of hours. It's hard for me to get up and be motivated to do things throughout the day. But then the moment starts getting later and later in the day and it starts getting darker and darker, I start feeling more energized for whatever reason. Even if I do wake up at 7 in the morning and then next thing you know, it's 8 p.m. at night where normal people should be tired, but I'm getting this burst of energy and then I'm up until 6 in the morning and I just stayed up almost 24 hours and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And then the moment it starts getting bright outside is when I'm like, all right, it's time to go to sleep. I don't understand. It's something that just kind of happens specifically with me. Now, I don't consider myself to be like them with having the issue of not being able to sleep at night at all. Whereas if I am feeling tired, I can easily fall asleep and that's not an issue. And I don't usually sleep throughout the day. I guess I sleep throughout the afternoon. So I'm a little off and different on that. Back to the show though. I won't say I'm blown away completely by the first episode. While going into it, I did probably have higher expectations than I should have because I'm just expecting to like this. It's a dynamic that I really do like and enjoy. It is fun, enjoyable, cute. It's not very fast paced or anything though. Some of the jokes were kind of they hit or miss, but enjoyable moments nonetheless. And I think the main thing about this series is going to come down to, can you connect a lot with the characters? Can you develop an attachment of sort to either of the characters and get invested in them and their relationship that they have? Because I mean, while that's always is the key thing when it comes to things like romance, I can look at something that I just watched recently here, like Tomo-chan as a Girl, where I had zero investment, probably the entirety of the series, with Jun and Tomo's relationship at all. I did not care for it, but I thought so many of the other aspects were so enjoyable and brought the series to life, mainly the side characters, the comedy, stuff like that relating to it, that I didn't have to be invested in their relationship at all. It didn't matter because there were these other aspects that I cared for a lot. Whereas this one, it doesn't seem like the other aspects are really going to hit that much, and it's going to have to be, you have to really, really get invested in the relationship here. So that does leave me a little worried. However, it does a decent enough job of setting that up and giving you likable characters. They have their own uniqueness to them or something like that. Whereas the main guy, maybe he's not as unique or different. But the girl, she's very fun so far and I'm enjoying that so much. And it's nice to see two characters who are openly able to kind of come out and be like, I enjoy being with them. I'm almost dependent on them in a way, and not try and be in denial in a way that they're kind of like feeling like that, and they can kind of be open and state that, even though they haven't actually stated it really to each other. Well, I guess she did state it to him, but like at least at the end we get to see his inner thoughts and how he feels and how he's like, when I'm around her it's a lot more fun and things are good like that. And I think that's a good point to be at, to make you understand, okay, we're in a good spot for this to progress and this to not be held up by stupid things along the way, and we'll be able to just kind of go on their journey together, and it allows you to easily get involved and invested a bit more into them right away. I think the setting up the ghost story to get people nervous and afraid of this observatory and not want to go there because they're not going to want to find like these ghosts or anything, and keep everybody away so that our main girl here can sleep and not have any issues, and keep this entire place as like a safe space for her, and that she can stay away and get away from everybody else and not have to deal with things, was really clever and fun, and it does work very well. The two of them falling asleep at like almost the same exact time while just waiting for somebody to come get them and just falling asleep on each other was great. Having that one friend who can kind of be like the middle ground between them, so if anything ever comes out, he's like kind of their protector in a way, and he won't reveal any secrets or anything that they don't want to get out. Is cool that there is somebody like that. I wonder if she has a lot of friends or if she is just very distant as well like him. I'm assuming she's probably just very distant, or being upset about the idea that he hasn't shown back up to the observatory and come like to go to sleep or anything like that in a while, because she openly states that she needs him to do it, is interesting to me. Because at first she's like, I don't want you just to come over here and sit like here and stay here all the time. And then she kind of was later on like, no, actually, I need you to be there. And it's interesting because maybe she doesn't feel at peace anymore unless she kind of has him around. It's more enjoyable for him to be around. She feels safer when he's around. Maybe it's because she feels like he can protect like her secret and stuff like that she wants. I don't know. But it's nice to see her kind of reliant and feeling like she needs him or wants him around at least. And maybe she doesn't need him, but maybe that was just more of a I want to be around you type of thing. And like flip the whole script on this boring school life that they basically have, and this boring life that she's almost living. and kind of wants to just bring somebody new and have this new relationship that can make it more enjoyable. Forming the fun society at night or whatever it was called that they're doing, it perfectly makes sense. If you can't have fun and you can't enjoy yourself during the day and you're only going to want to sleep during the day, but you're going to be wide awake at night, why sit inside and just scroll through your phone and constantly reopen the same exact app over and over again and switch between, like, that's what I do. I switch between like the same like 3 apps and I just keep opening them like literally minutes apart, acting like something new is going to pop up, and it really isn't. And it's not even something I intentionally do. It just kind of happens. So I'm assuming it's very similar to that, where you just get dragged down like a hole and start watching like videos, and the next thing you know, it's 6 in the morning or something, which is very relatable. And it very much what happens to me as well. But then sometimes there are those times where you are trying to sleep and you just ponder about everything within life, or like, you know, the scary things that can come out of it, or think about the things that you might want to do the next day, and then you get up and don't actually do them because you don't have that energy during the day. So I fully understand that. So the idea of getting out together and just not having to be home and not have to worry anymore about like, and stress, I guess, about not being able to sleep at all, and being able to get out of the house and have fun and enjoy your time while you do have that energy and you are awake, and being able to now have somebody else to do it with, somebody else that you can enjoy your time with. Very, very cool, very special thing. Her talking about her sickness or whatever, her fragileness that she was having at like when she was younger, and how she is into like doing all these activities and stuff, but like her body wasn't holding up or whatever, gets me a little concerned. I don't know where that route is gonna head. It could just be, I guess, a result of her lack of sleep. But at the same exact time, I don't know if she was always like that when she was younger. So that does concern me a lot, that we might be going like Planad, Your Lie in April type around with like sickness and stuff. And that's never fun. So let's hope we're not going those routes. I don't think we are. Like, I didn't believe that would be the case going into this, so I really don't think that's the case. But she might just be somebody who like suffers from some sort of thing that allows her to not be as energetic. Maybe she just has some undiagnosed thing that like we don't know about. Maybe it's not as serious as, you know, it might come off. I don't know. Just kind of hoping it's none of those things and everything's okay. And she just kind of had some issues when she was younger and she got past it and all is good now. We had the scene them trying to run away and not be caught by the police or anything while they were out, and then hiding behind the thing, and her just kind of willingly leaning on him and able to fall asleep. And I wonder if she even, I mean, I guess she did fall asleep because she did get completely out of it, but it's also, I wonder if it's just because she feels so comfortable with him now, even though they haven't been together much, and how she has talked about she needs to rely on him, that she can just openly do that and feel so comfortable and secure and safe around him that it doesn't really matter to her, and she can kind of let all the negative thoughts and all the things just kind of like built up in her head that she has to think about just kind of go out the window when she's with him, and she enjoys herself so much that it just clears her up and lets her fall asleep no issue. Then him also having that same exact idea and talking about how he isn't good with people or good with girls at all, and then having no issue at all communicating and having this fun time out all night and spending it with her, and then being able to make a new friend and gain contact info and stuff like that was really nice to see. And then him at the end be like, damn, it's already morning. Like, whenever I'm with her, time just kind of passes, and it's so enjoyable and different than what he's used to and usually has, and how the nights and stuff like that are so much better now. It's cool to see two people kind of just on the same exact page with each other almost. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to see where that goes. Overall, I don't think the episode was anything visually as stunning as stuff that was occurring within Call of the Night, and maybe that's more yet to come. But as of right now, it's just there. I'd say maybe slightly above average with some of the things and average with some of the other things, which doesn't necessarily take away with it, especially if it's very story driven, and they seem to nail the moments that they needed to, of showing like whenever the shot of the sky was involved or the nighttime like scene, you know, it made sense. And it's not going to be overly Call of the Night-esque because it is more realistic and it's not like this huge fantasy world or something. So it does make perfect sense that they're not going to have this purplish, like, you know, all these stars, like everything in the sky. While there can be moments like that, it's not going to be like that all the time. So I completely understand. But overall, just nothing really stood out to me where I was like, oh, that was cool, or oh, that was unique or different, at least from the direction standpoint. But that's okay. As long as the characters and their relationship is interesting, it can be driven by the story enough. That's all we really ask for over here. But I am excited to see more. Same thing that happened, I guess, with my other videos. I am just a little concerned that there might not be enough for me to really touch on and talk about, but I did enjoy this enough enough that I feel like I will come back and do it again. So yeah, if you liked it all, hit the like, subscribe, they mean a lot to me. Follow me on Twitter, my enemy list, both links are in the description. Leave any comments about this episode or the series in general. Check out the other videos on the channel. And I'll likely be back for episode 2 sometimes next week. You have a good one. See ya.